So, when did you have that SIBO?
Well, the first time I had it was 10 years ago, and then most recently I had it last year. I was diagnosed.
Last year?
Yeah, last year.
Oh, you think too much carb triggers that?
So what it is that the so it's the carbs which feed the bacteria. So there's certain carbs that feed the bacteria in the small intestine that I understand. So that's what, when moving forward, so I don't get it again because they found that it reoccurs. That's why the low FODMAP diet is important for people that have had SIBO.
So what is that? Low fat?
No, it's It's how much the certain kind of carbs that ferment to certain kind of sugars. So what happens is there's a combination of things. It's just not the food. It's the fact that you may have lower intestinal mobility. It's the fact that you could have a few other underlying situations. But
do you think like high sugar would make the bacteria overgrowing? Like
I don't know. So that would be where you would go look at the low FODMAP, because they have proven that the low FODMAP diet, if you follow it,
you won't get it.
You won't get it back again. There's a chance you won't get it back again.
So what kind of diet is that?
So specifically what I do is, if there's a food I enjoyed, I look up whether it's low FODMAP or high FODMAP, and then it will explain to me if it is. There's a university in Melbourne, Australia that just researches it researches the low FODMAP diet. So
for instance, what kind of a diet, like what kind of food you can generate
that are low FODMAP?
Yeah.
So I'm also a vegetarian. So what happens with that is I have to be more aware that broccoli is low FODMAP. I have to be aware that even though as much as I enjoy asparagus, it's high FODMAP.
Oh, so, asparagus?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. And also I enjoy artichokes.
Artichoke?
No, not artichokes. What's the other one that starts with A? Avocado. So
avocado is a low fat?
No, it's high. If I eat I used to eat a whole avocado a day, in the morning and afternoon. But now, in order for me to still enjoy it, I can only eat half a day. So, it's workable. It's not like you have to.
What else could be high, which is not good for high fat?
So there's certain nuts, like cashews.
Cashews?
Yeah.
Ah.
Are high FODMAP. And what's the other one? There's a bunch of nuts that pistachios are high FODMAP.
Pistachio.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, they're high FODMAP. So sometimes with these high FODMAPs, you can, if they tell you like a certain quantity, if you eat it in the certain quantity, it's still considered low FODMAP. But then when you push it over a certain quantity, it becomes high FODMAP. So.
Is that a fat map or what?
Low FODMAP?
FODMAP or?
Yeah, low FOD.
FOD?
So FOD. So it's LOWFOD.
Oh, low FODMAP. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
FOD means what?
I don't know, to tell you the truth.
Low FODMAP, because you keep saying low FODMAP.
Well, that's like,
Okay. So
it limits fermentable carbohydrates, which feed the bacteria in the small intestine.
Okay. So the cashew and pistachio, I generally recommend people avoid that just because it induces the histamine.
Okay, so it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. So when you induce the histamine, your gut is leaking.
Okay.
And your blood vessel will be leaking.
Okay.
And then you create inflammation either in your joint, in your skin, or in your gut. Okay. So that's kind of related with your low FODMAP.
Yeah.
But you also say small amount is probably safer. You could try a little bit.
Well, it's not safer. It just doesn't push it over into high FODMAP, which is what when you have intestinal problems or you have SIBO you want to try not to have your day filled with high FODMAP foods. Because they found that the ones that have the fermentable carbohydrates are not only bad for people with small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, but also intestinal IBS. And there was another one that I was reading about that also fibromyalgia.
I mean, that's all. Fibromyalgia generally is autoimmune. And so that means your immune system is hyperactive, or out of whack, out of balance. So anything induced histamine would aggravate that condition. The other thing is, I think we talk about goat milk. Is that low fat or high FODMAP food?
I forget. But I did write down and research the low FODMAP milks.